Yo, TB, what is going on, man? You guys have the next 5 seconds to drop a like and hit the subscribe button as well. Otherwise, there'll be a little goblin coming for your toes that night. Shout out to these people for another game, man. Really appreciate you guys. But getting into these controller settings, man. The very first settings, we are using tactical button layout. This is what I use. We live flip LB and LT, RB and RT off. I do play on an Xbox controller, so it feels weird if I try to use the bumpers to shoot. Our stick layout preset is default. Controller vibration is off. Aiming, our sensitivity is 5.5, and our sensitivity multipliers, that's not going to matter. We're going to get into it in the advanced section because I have individual sensitivity multipliers. And then for our vertical aim axis, we leave all this stuff on standard. ADS behavior, we do have this on hold. And change zoom shared input, it is shared with our sprint and our focus at the same time. Our automatic sprint is set to automatic tactical sprint. Equipment behavior is on hold. With our weapon mount activation is ADS and melee as well. For our interaction / reload behavior is tap to reload. For armor plate behavior, it is set to apply all. And for the advanced section, guys, we are using default aim assist with it obviously turned on. Now we don't have any gyro stuff turned on as well. I'm just going to turn this off, but I don't even think it works on an Xbox controller. We are using dynamic aim response curve, and we are using 0.95 multiplier focus for our ADS, and our sensitivity transition zooming is gradual. Custom sensitivity per zoom is on, and I have these set to 0.95, 1.0, 1.05, and the rest are 1.05 as well. Now our input dead zones are now for our left stick, a minimum input dead zone is a 0.08, and so is our right stick. Now for the left stick and right stick max, it is a 0.99, and for our left trigger and right trigger, we do have it set to 0.00 for each, so those triggers can shoot as soon as possible. Now for our auto move behavior, we have that set to turn off, and our tactical sprint behavior is single tap run as well. We do have grounded mantle on, and automatic airborne mantle and automatic ground mantle off as well, because you're not going to want that on, because as soon as you sprint into something, it's automatically going to mantle, and it's just really annoying. Invert, slide, and dive behavior is standard. Plunging underwater is set to movement. Parachute auto deploy, you're gonna want this off. It's just like Warzone 1 where you would hit like a certain limit to the ground and your character would automatically start pulling and shoot. You guys do not want that. Sprinting door bash, leave that on. Ledge hang behavior is set to mantle only. Combat behaviors, ADS stick swap is off. Backpack alternate control is off as well. Weapon mount movement exit is off. The delay is set to medium. Depleted ammo switch is on. This actually will be off. I do not like that. Vehicle camera recenter is short delay. Camera initial position is free look as well, guys. And our scoreboard and map behavior is set to toggle. Ping wheel delay, double tap danger ping delay is set to moderate as well. And then for our display mode, guys, we are playing on full screen exclusive, so we can get the best FPS possible. And for our screen refresh rate, we do have this set to 144 Hertz. It is going to be different and variable from your guys' monitors. Now we do have VSync off completely. We don't have custom frame rate on at all either. Our brightness is set to 57 if anyone wants that. For our quality, we do have this set to 200, but I actually play on 100. This is just for thumbnails and stuff like that. But our anti-aliasing is on Filmic SMA 2 times with ultra quality, and our video memory scale is 85 with our texture resolution being high. But I usually play these with very low. I just use high for like thumbnail pictures and stuff like that. Our texture filtering is at normal. Nearby level is at low. Distant level of detail is also at high. Clutter draw distance is at short. Particle quality is high, guys. With particle quality level is at normal. You're definitely going to want bullet impact and sprays on, just in case you guys ever want to test like a recoil pattern. You guys will be able to see the bullets and stuff like that. Keep your shader quality on high as well, especially if you guys are wondering why your guns aren't gold and it's more like a light yellowish. It just doesn't look good. So yeah, keep this on high. With tessellation on near, terrain memory is on max as well. On-demand texture streaming is on. Streaming quality is set to normal, with volumetric quality and deferred physics quality is both on high. Water caustics are on as well. With shadow map resolution is set to normal, screen space shadow set to low, spot shadow quality is set to low as well, with spot cache set to medium, particle quality is set to normal, and ambient conclusion is set to both. Screen place reflections is set off, with static reflection quality is set to low, with the water grid volume set to low as well. And for post processing effects, you guys are going to want to make sure you have all of these off. These do not benefit you in any single way possible, so I just don't think they're worth it, especially with film game. It just looks horrible in my opinion. Yeah, just make sure you guys have these set to off, because it will not help you at all. And then now we are going to view. We do have our FOV at 120, obviously, with our ADS field of view to set affected. Now we do have our weapons set to wide, so they look smaller when we are playing. With our third person field of view is also at 90. I don't know if you guys are going to care about that, but that is my field of view with our vehicle field of view set to wide as well. If you guys want reduced movement, like reduced screen change, stuff like that, make sure you guys set this to 50%. For third person and first person. Third person ADS transition is set to third person ADS, with default spectator camera set to gamer's perspective. Now that is it for our graphics. Now getting into audio, we were using the PC audio mix with master value set to 80. Our music volume is at 80 because I really do not like hearing in-game music while I am playing. It just bothers me, and it like throws off my focus a bit, and it just, I don't know, it just gives me a really hard time to focus. And for our dialogue volume is set to 80, effects volume is set to 80, hitmarker volume is set to 80 as well. You guys are going to want to set this to your headset of your choice, whatever headset you are using. Subtitles are on, subtitle size is default, a voice chat is on, last word chat is on. This should be death comms, so like when you kill somebody and then they start talking, that should be on as well. Our voice chat device should be set to your speaker or your standalone microphone if you do have one. Make sure this is set to push to talk, so you're not just talking and the people can hear you. Voice chat volume is at 10. This is for your microphone volume, not theirs. And then obviously you're going to want to set it to your microphone. Mute yourself when you're connecting. That is really up to you, but I have mine off right now. Juggernaut music, you can keep that on. That's just like a fun little thing you guys can do to make it like a more hype and in the moment type stuff like that. Hit marker sound effects, set that to classic. Mute when minimized, that is really up to you. These last two settings are really up to you guys. It really does not matter. But getting into interface, this kind of stuff really does not matter. What we're really like caring about is the HUD. You guys are gonna make sure your mini map is square, so you guys can see the mini map more. I know it doesn't seem like that big of a difference from a circle to a square, but it can help you a little bit more in certain situations. And you're gonna want to have mini map rotation on with horizontal compass. The crosshairs, yes, keep those on. Hit markers visuals, you're obviously going to want to have those on as well. Make sure all these things are on. Player names, you're going to want those on as well. Now center dot feels actually pretty nice in this game. Make sure you guys have this on. Helps you a lot with your centering in this game. Use mouse cursor, really does not matter. But that is it for the settings, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys are successful in this year of Warzone 2, man. But I hope you guys get your first win today. I'll see you guys later.